everyone, welcome to Trails in the Sky, our next JRPG playthrough. Hello. My name is Crypta Agate, and if you don't know me, I love to play JRPGs on my channel. And today we are starting a new game that was gifted to me by my lovely community over a year ago, but I'm finally getting it to it now. I don't know anything about this series or this game at all. I just know that people consider this a classic, I guess depending on who you ask, a classic JRPG. I am going to go into this playthrough blind. So here's how we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna go into this game blind. However, as the story goes along, I don't mind being helped with certain things as long as I ask for it first. And if it's something that I probably should have known at that point, but I don't know, if that makes sense. At least like gameplay wise, I do want to like try to learn a little bit of how to play the game in the beginning. But if I'm struggling or taking too long to figure things out, then I welcome any tips or anything like that. But yeah, but nothing too crazy, nothing too much. But, yeah, I guess there isn't really much to say since I don't know much about the game. We can just go straight into it. All right, you guys ready? Okay. I am not the type of player who likes to, you know, make me hate myself, so I'm gonna play on normal mode. No problem, understandable. Yeah, it's okay if I ask for some things or if it's like little details. You guys know I'm a completionist, so if I'm about to miss something, then I'm okay with you guys speaking up about that. Oh, there's no voice acting in this game, huh? Okay. Get ready, guys. It's been a while. I feel like the last game I had to do entire voice acting for, what was it? Digimon Lost Story Evolution. That was something. But I'm also here with Twitch chat today, so if you hear me occasionally reading out some things that are not on the screen, that is what I'm reading. Oh, pardon the somewhat unrelated news, but here we got the release date of Digimon Time Stranger now officially. Oh, awesome. Okay, I will check out more about that eventually because I didn't finish watching the teaser trailer. But that is also a game I plan to play in the future. Estelle. Okay, she looks like maybe like a middle school kid, so
Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too.
Oh my god, you can totally tell that this game is old. How do I pronounce his name? Skara? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing everything right. Skara? Skara?
And Skara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit before dinner.
Hey, I'm home! I hate... ignore me. It's pronounced Shura? Shura. Okay, Shura. Gotcha. Damn! Who's this dad? You know, I'm not normally into DILFs, but when you draw them that young looking... Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Shira? It's not Shira. It's not Shira. Don't lie to me. Don't get thirsty on us. All I said was damn. That's mild. That's chill. Shara. Okay, I'll just say Shara from now on, and who knows? Maybe someone else will correct it later on.
Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you?
Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. As usual, it probably takes some time for me to really ground some voices for each character, but this is what I'm giving them for now. You got it now. I just was having trouble remembering how to spell the sounding out. Oh, gotcha.
Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training?
Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? Ah, don't give me that bullshit, man. She pronounced more like sh, a less hissy sound. S, more like r. Sh, shara. 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 Okay, we'll go with that.
I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present?
Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look?
Oh god, the transitions are a bit rough. I brought you a present, brings out a whole little human being. Here's a slave! Or something. Estelle is the active type of young girl, clearly.
What?
Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think?
What? Why is my present a boy?
Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up.
Wake him up?
You mean he's still alive? She thought he was dead? She didn't even, like, her response was not to be like, why is there a dead body in your arm? She's like, it's a boy. That was her response. It's a boy. She already thought he was dead. And she didn't comment on that. She just had to comment on the fact that it was a boy first. That's a dad that cares for his daughter? Nah. A dad that cared for his daughter would not let their daughter date until they turned 20. Hello, Random Dale. Welcome. Game was made first for Windows in Japan back in 2004. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I thought this game was older than that.
Looks kind of dead if you ask me.
I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay, my cough has unfortunately kind of come back this past week, so I hope that doesn't affect stream.
He sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too.
He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it.
That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up?
Fess up?
Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt?
Why did you bring him to our house? Okay, also, can someone tell me the age of Estelle so I know if the voice I'm giving her is accurate? I assume by the way she's drawn, she looks like she's like, I don't know, like 12, 13, 14. But if she's supposed to be older than that, then this is not the voice for her.
Is he an illegitimate child or something?
Okay, well the way she pronounced that makes me think she's young.
Did you betray mommy?
I still think it's a dang right that Estelle assumed this boy dead until her father warned her to be quiet to avoid waking him up. She was just like, didn't have the... She just had her priorities set on the fact that there was a boy in her house. Hello, Dunrenau. Welcome.
Where have you been picking up these kind of words? No doubt from...
Oh, frick. Sherazard. Sherazard? See, this is the one thing about fantasy games. They always do this. They always have, like, hard to pronounce names of both people and locations. Not 100% sure at this point in the story, but I would believe around 10. Okay, so even younger than that.
Yep, that's right.
For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me in trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name.
You mean bracer business?
Basically pronounced the same way you would add Zard, and thankfully split like that. Okay, yeah, that's what I had assumed. So hopefully I pronounced it decently.
Something like that. Oh, look.
Huh?
He's waking up.
Ah! Oh, something just glitched on my computer. She's 16 here, story meaning she was 10 and 9. So she's 10 here, but she'll turn 16 later?
Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. am I?
So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest.
What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die?
Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Casey is bright!
Oh, wait, he's supposed to be younger than that.
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in?
He's also 10, right? Because Estelle said he looks the same age as her. Oh! Yo, that's not how you treat an injured person, Estelle.
You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal.
And if you smack him like that, Estelle, that will also take his body longer to heal.
And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age?
Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. Don't try and change this up.
Hey, girl, domestic abuse. Ow!
Quit yelling. All right already. But you jumping on me like that isn't gonna make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just gonna make things worse. Do I hear Y-E-L-L-I-N-G? Never mind. Just forget it.
As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough.
Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know, that thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours?
Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me.
Estelle said, stay quiet, punk. I'll bust your ribs if you don't. Literally. Physically. Literally.
Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is...
Oh no, we don't get to know his name. I think it's done. Dunward has hay down. Hay down? What's hay down? Sorry. You know, their house looks really cozy. I'd want to live here. What is that yellow blob in the corner? Oh, she's older now.
Ugh, it's so bright in here. I slept like a rock.
Why is it auto-playing?
That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning.
I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Is that the name of the boy? He's in the process of being dried. Oh no! Now they're 16. Now we're at the present. So basically we have an adoptive brother.
Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then, too.
I remember Casey's being called Joshua.
Joshua.
He's still short. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Okay. Based on that artwork, okay, would you guys say he has like a deeper guy's voice or more on like the pitchier side? What kind of voice do you think Joshua would have? I feel like I can already tell what Estella's personality is gonna be. But Joshua, do you think he would have a deeper voice? Definitely a light voice? Or was make it self-ignite when stored? Middle? Okay.
Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you.
Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. Not deep, not light, gotcha. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Had a neighbor lose 2 barns to wet hay? Ooh, that's not fun. Definitely not deep. Not that I mind. What with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber?
What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man.
How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. How fortunate for you.
You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again?
The Whereabouts of Lights.
That's right, The Whereabouts of Lights. Okay, I feel like it's gonna take me a while before I ground a voice for Joshua, but...
I wish I could play that harmonica like you, Joshua.
Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration.
I feel like he would be a soft-spoken guy. Is that true? You guys think he would be kind of soft-spoken? You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that I don't do something that uses my whole body. I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl is gonna be impressed with just that. Can definitely tell this was a dated time.
Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although, I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes?
Oh god, she's a she's a pick-me girl. Okay. That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago.
Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua!
Very calm and relaxed guy, very mature for his age. Oh, gotcha, perfect. Tomboy more like it? Well, I don't know if you know, but being a tomboy is the new pick-me girl. Apparently. Estelle's definitely a tomboy, sporty type. Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
It's ready and waiting.
Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold?
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle?
Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot.
Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you?
Oh, thank you for the bit, Eyeless. Did the sound play? Did it work for you guys?
That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point.
And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a kid anymore either. We heard it? Okay, awesome. I just sometimes can't hear it on my end, so I just want to be sure.
You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer.
Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too.
That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we?
Oh, shall we?
Let's not start a rivalry here, you two.
Okay, hold on. Joshua's voice is gonna be a little bit rough.
And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember?
Huh? Wait, what test?
Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training? Don't you remember, Shara? Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework.
Crap. I totally forgot.
Just make his voice as light as your voice as possible is what I suggest to do. You will talk a lot with them. We'll ground the voices eventually. I remember it took me a while to really ground a good Heisme voice for Metaphor, so it'll probably take around the same amount of time for that.
Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. No, don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or another.
I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality?
You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
Great physically, but sadly lacking in her more book reading. At least she excels in one area.
I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shkera is going to be waiting there for us.
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting.
The transitions are so funny. Is that alcohol on the floor?
Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests?
Something I like to eat, huh? How about Ruan style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce?
I love balsamic vinegar.
Can't wait to meet Shirazard. No animation for getting up from chairs. I think it's pronounced Ruan. Like that.
What's that?
I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle.
Excuse me. I had dinner like right before stream, so I'm kind of like burping and stuff.
Or our stomachs. Right, I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelets. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible.
How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong.
Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the liberal news from the general goods store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
Got it. One copy of the liberal news from the general goods store. I got money, Mira.
If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending.
Shirazard. Shirazard. I've never used balsamic vinegar, but white wine vinegar is great. Ooh. Something about balsamic just tastes so good. Both balsamic glaze and balsamic vinegar, I love it. It's so good. Love it on my salads, love it on my eggs, love it on my tomatoes, love it on my toast. Liberal. I don't know, I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it because I was like, it would sound weird if it's liberal, but liberal. Trust me, I understand though why that misread happens. I've made the same mistake multiple times. I used to make Philly cheesesteak on the grill. Oh, Philly cheesesteak. I don't remember the last time I had a Philly cheesesteak. It's had to have been years at this point. Liberal.
Alright, thanks, Dad.
Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad.
My god, I really hope that there's not like any romance between these two. Please. This is a please. I hate. Okay. I'm gonna put this in right now. One of my least favorite tropes is siblings but not really to lovers. I hate that trope. And I hope nothing goes on between these two and that they stay siblings. Because if anything happens between Joshua and Estelle, I'm actually gonna drop this game. Like, I'm not joking. Please stay siblings. Putting this in now. But this is Japan, so I don't know.
Or work hard and give
Shirazard. Shirazard. Okay. I'm getting 2 cups of goat milk a day now. I forgot how much cow's milk tastes like water compared to goat's milk. I can't remember the last time I drank goat's milk. It's not as easy to get it where I am. But I like cow's milk a lot. Okay. Yay! I can walk around. How do I walk around? Oh, okay. I have to use the mouse. Whoa, she running. Are these alcohol bottles? Does our dad have a drinking problem? Why is there one here and here? And here. Let's see, is there anything that I can grab at home while I'm here, or do I just have to leave? Oi. Is this more alcohol or is this potions? Oh, there's more alcohol here. In his study? Uh-oh. Might be olive oil in the bottles close to the kitchen area. Hopefully. Why do I have to... What? Why do I have to go... Oh, this is the backyard. I was about to say... Oh, what is this? There's a standing log for staff practice. Okay, this is the backyard. Whoa! If you have a controller, I suggest getting it working with the game before next stream. These games tend to be better with controller. Okay, I mean, I have a PS5 controller. Will that work? Let's see. Do I need to pick up anything before I go? Oi. Doesn't look like it. Oh, their house is really cute, though. Don't know what the bottle behind the plants is about. That's alcohol. He's hiding it from his daughter and his son. Okay. Do we live in like the middle of nowhere? Elise Highway. Okay. Is this gonna be one of those games where I'm just gonna walk a little bit and I'm gonna have to fight randomly? Like Pokemon style and Final Fantasy style? Because I don't like that. North Rolent 49 Selge. Selge? Does that mean mile? All enemies show up on map? Okay, perfect. Thank goodness. Which way do I go? How do I access the map? Okay, roll it. Whoa. Where did our dad tell us to go? I already forgot. I forgot if the enemies are invisible until you get an item or if they're visible from the jump and are made equipment. One side equals 100 meters. Okay. Yards. City of Rolent. Oh, cute! This looks like a DS game. Was this... What system was this game originally on?
It looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either.
We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers.
Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Alright then.
They're visible, but only as you get closer. I'm pretty sure, though, there's like a vision limitation because it was a game for Windows in 2004. For Windows? That's crazy.
Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara.
You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there, then.
Oh, gosh. The dad told us to buy... What did he tell us to buy? I already forgot. What does camp mean? Wow! Oh my god, cute! You look like a twink. Oh, chess pieces? Wait, what kind of playstyle is this game? Voices. Oh, battle voices. Oh, they only have voices in battle? You should really want to worry about the encounter being random because you should be able to see it coming before you make contact. Awesome. The chessboard there is a starting position for your party. You can move them around to decide where they start in battle. Oh, is this turn-based? Let's see. Birch staff. They both look like melees. Perfect pronunciation of Shera. Okay, awesome. Shera. First 10-11 games in series is turn-based only. Fuck. Siblings, but not really to lovers was caused by one guy in World War II. Oh no. Hello. Good morning, Mr. Rinon.
Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stregas?
Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the liberal news for Dad, right?
Of course.
You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the liberal news, though, I would have them in around noon.
It's a bad story, so I won't say more. Good. Any story that involves siblings but not really to lovers is a bad story, no matter what.
Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house.
We'll stop by again after our training is over.
Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Okay, so we have to remember to come back here. Whoa, what was that? Can I go up here? Oh! Oh, hello! I just invaded your house. Hello.
The morning air is so crisp and fresh. Let's see. It's about time I water my lovely flowers.
Oh, tiny balcony. Oh, I like the music. It's cute. This game is turn-based, but the chessboard is less about deciding who goes first in turn and more about positioning because the battlefield is actually navigable. Is it like Fire Emblem? I do like Fire Emblem's playstyle. Why is... Oh, the sewers. Wait, is this not where I entered? Oh, it is. It's just a different camera angle. I'm not supposed to buy anything else at this point in the game, right? Like, the armor... Like, this is... How do I change the camera angle? I don't like this. Looks like I can't. Sort of, but not really. Yes and no. So I can buy stuff, but is it not necessary? What would you guys recommend? What do you recommend I do? I'm giving you guys full freedom. Tell me, I don't mind. Since we technically haven't started like playing. Save up? Okay. I will not buy anything other than the Lib Earl.
Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Did the two of you really become bracers?
What? How did you know?
That's because working in the media is my future goal.
Oh god, she's gonna be an influencer. Or a reporter.
I'm going to join the Liberal News Service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either.
Sure thing. I rarely buy stuff unless I really need it. Oh, okay, interesting.
My gut feeling says the two of you are going to be in the tabloids.
Well, thanks.
Isn't it
Guys, please, be honest with me. Or actually, I don't know if I want to know. Please, don't. I don't want this to be a thing. Okay.
I have this feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold.
Lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers. We're family. No! Ugh. Please don't. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I actually don't want to know. Silas, I'm so sorry. I made you wait for me to play this game, and now, after today, I'm not playing the game ever again.
Joshua's adopted, and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would surely please the readers.
Readers?
Anyway, I'm looking forward to both of you in more ways than one.
I fucking hate this. Okay. I just wanted to see what was over here. She's breaking the fourth wall. Oh yeah, she was, huh?